Hello and welcome back to my studio. I've been getting a lot of questions recently asking me how the online teaching business has been going. And so the one thing I can just say is it has been going great. It has gone way beyond my wildest dreams. And I'm actually taking this opportunity to create this video for those of you out there who are artists who also teach. So if you're an artist who teaches and part of your business has been dependent on doing art workshops, like a lot of my friends, you've probably found that part of your business just devastated by the COVID-19 pandemic. However, as usually happens, whenever there's a time of crisis, that is often also a time of opportunity. And I believe that as art teachers or art instructors, we are right now at a time when the opportunity for us has never been greater. The one thing COVID-19 has done is that it has made everyone comfortable with interacting with people virtually on their devices, whether it's by their iPhone or their iPad, on Zoom, on my webinar, whatever. People in general are just now comfortable with that, and they wouldn't have become this comfortable if it wasn't for COVID. I look at my own father. I mean, he won't even use a bank machine, but he's done Zoom calls. Now, luckily for us, this has also happened in concert with a literal explosion in the online teaching business. This is now a multi-billion-dollar industry, and it is growing exponentially. I believe without a doubt that this is the best time ever to be creating online courses, and it has the potential to create life-changing income. So many of you know about a year ago, I made a very public decision that I was going to stop painting and focus all of my attention on teaching. In particular, I was going to focus on teaching everything that I've learned to create a successful business as an artist for me, for other aspiring artists. And I spent about a year investigating the online teaching industry before deciding on what platform I was going to use. And I eventually decided on Kajabi, which is the platform that I use for my online art academy. Now, I have a pretty extensive experience with online teaching. I was actually one of the very first artists to teach online virtually back in 2007 with a company called Art Academy Live. Now, the problem back then was that the technology to actually broadcast the courses was so expensive, and also just that our average user had no idea how to actually use the interface and they weren't comfortable with it. A couple years ago, I experimented with having downloadable courses, but also found that to be very unwieldy because people don't want to have to download a very large file onto their device. They want to be able to live stream it. So after watching a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of reviews, I finally decided on Kajabi. Now, I'm an eternal optimist. So as usual, I was very excited about the prospects of creating an online art academy. But I have to say, even I have been blown away by the results and blown away by Kajabi and everything that they offer on their platform. So we launched the Tim Packer Art Academy just 3 months ago. We've already done over $30,000 in sales. Now, my fees to Kajabi for the last 3 months have just been $159 US per month. It's a flat fee for the service. There's no royalties on sales, and no matter how much I sell, my monthly fees aren't going to increase. So in the middle of a global pandemic, when most artists are really suffering, in particular, most teaching artists are really suffering, we've been able to log our best first quarter for the past 22 years that I've been a full-time artist. And a large part of it has to do with the earnings I've generated with my online art academy on Kajabi. Now, I also know many artists who have turned to hosting live Zoom webinars to teach, and that's something that I've actually done as well and found it to be quite successful. The problem with this is it's the eternal dilemma for an artist is you're just trading your time for money. It means while you're actually working and teaching a workshop, you make money, but once you're finished, there's no more money coming in. You have to teach another workshop and another one and another one. The thing that I've loved about the online course model and what I've found so far is that I only have to create a course once, And then it continues to earn for me over and over again, and potentially will be earning money for my family long after I'm no longer here. Now, if you're actually successful with this, you can actually achieve that thing everybody talks about, but hardly anyone ever sees, the unicorn of creating passive income. And that is the idea that you're earning money while you sleep. And I'm actually already in that stage just 3 months in. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is that Kajabi is currently offering a 30-day free trial membership of their product, along with an intensive training course called the Think It, Build It Challenge. Now, this is absolutely free from Kajabi, but this is a limited time offer and it's only available until March 29th, 2021. Once that cart date is passed, they'll no longer be offering this, and you also won't have the opportunity to get all of their free training that comes with this. So if you've ever thought of being able to create a decent living by sharing your passion for teaching, this is the opportunity for you. Now, Kajabi's been around for about 10 years and they've helped thousands of entrepreneurs launch successful businesses with online courses. Now, here's what you're going to get in the challenge. You're going to get guided step-by-step instructions. They're going to help you validate your idea. They'll answer the question about, is this a viable product that's going to sell? They'll help you outline your course to create quality content. They're also going to help you package your offer and much, much more. And it's flexible enough that if you already have online courses or video courses, you can actually put these into action right away. And you also get 30 days free to try Kajabi out. Now, if all this wasn't enough, what Kajabi is also going to do is at the end of the process, if you actually launch a course and then actually pay for the first month's service, they will buy your course off you for up to $100. They will be your first customer. So if you take advantage of this 30-day free challenge and you take advantage of the offer for them to buy your course, you're really going to end up getting 2 months of Kajabi virtually free to find out whether or not this is something that works for you. But remember, this is a limited time offer only. The Think It, Build It Challenge ends March 29th, 2021. So when I launched my online art academy, none of this stuff was available. All I had was a 14-day free trial. I kind of had to figure it out all by myself by going on YouTube and just watching hours and hours and hours of YouTube videos about Kajabi. This is a fabulous opportunity for you to get 30 days of free training. They're going to walk you through the process step by step of actually creating and launching your course. Now, I think it's amazing that they're offering this free trial along with their training. And I don't know whether or not they'll be offering this again. Again, the cart just opened on this and it's only available for a 2-week period. If you click on the link that I provided, that will give you access to the 28-day Think It, Build It free Kajabi challenge. So as you might imagine, if you click on my link to take advantage of this offer, this is an affiliate link. If you decide to go ahead, create a course and actually become a paying customer of Kajabi, then Kajabi is going to give me a royalty. So if you end up creating a successful business, I make a small commission off your fees to Kajabi. Now, this is the first time I've ever been involved in any of these affiliate partnerships. I have gotten tons and tons of requests to do this kinds of thing for different companies. But I've never actually felt there was something that I believed in. And I'm not going to recommend it to you unless I know for sure that it works. And I'm impressed as heck about the quality of the product. I started the Tim Packer Art Academy because I wanted to change lives. I wanted to help aspiring artists actually achieve that dream of earning a decent living from their art. And this online learning concept right now, right this time, I think is the best opportunity that's ever been presented for artists who teach. And for those of you out there who are experienced art teachers who had thriving businesses teaching workshops prior to COVID, I really think if you take advantage of this, it has the potential to change your life. I know it's already changed my life. As I say, we've done 30,000 in earnings in the first 3 months. I'm still learning how to use this. I'm still learning how to market it. And I have no doubt that we're going to earn 6 figures in our very first year. Now, I feel so strongly about this that for those of you who actually click on my link to take advantage of this offer and actually launch a course and end up using Kajabi, we're going to provide some free online training with Zoom classes once the challenge is over. This is not an upsell. I'm not going to try to sell you my course. I'm not going to try to sell you anything. But again, as I mentioned earlier, I want to change people's lives. And if I can help you create a successful online learning business, then my reward will be the commission that Kajabi pays me off of your fees. I'll be hosting a series of free Zoom calls where I'll share what we've learned about creating a successful business in this space. Now, in closing, just let me say a couple things. This is not some trick to try to get you into a funnel where I'm going to upsell you anything. In fact, I just finished watching a YouTube video about some of these parasites that sell people these get rich quick courses and then continue to upsell them, and upsell them for courses that have literally no value. The only benefit that could potentially come to me is if you actually create a successful online teaching business and become a paying customer of Kajabi. Then they will send me a small royalty of your monthly fees. It will not have anything to do with your sales, and it will not cost you any more money than if you just went to the Kajabi site and signed up right now without my affiliate link. By the same token, if you don't create a successful business, then I get nothing out of this, and I'm not going to come back and try and remarket you to buy a course from me. Now, as I mentioned, this is not some get rich quick scheme. And this is really only viable if you're already a highly competent artist and a highly competent teacher. And in particular, if you were already a successful teacher with a significant demand for your teaching content. So if you were actively teaching workshops prior to COVID, and if your workshops were filling up, then I think this is a fabulous opportunity for you to actually create a business that's going to change your life. And by the same token, if you don't already have a proven record of teaching workshops, this is not likely something that's going to be successful for you, at least not at this stage in your career. So if this is something that interests you, I encourage you to do the due diligence. Google Kajabi, search out Kajabi reviews on YouTube, do your own investigation before making a decision. But for those of you who do decide to take up this free challenge, and if you sign up via my affiliate link and actually launch a course and become a paying customer, we're going to provide some free live Zoom training after the challenge is over. We're going to share some of the things that we've learned, both in terms of creating courses, but more importantly, how to market those courses and how to get the courses in front of people who are your potential students. So if you're a teacher who's lost a lot of your income due to COVID, I really encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity. And as I said, for those that actually create and launch a course and actually become paying customers of Kajabi, we're going to do some free live Zoom training. We're going to share with you a lot of the things that we've learned during the process. In particular, we're going to share some of the things that we found effective in terms of marketing the course, getting the course in front of the potential students so that you can create a successful business and hopefully one day actually get to the point of creating passive income. So if this is something that interests you, I encourage you to click on the link I've provided and take this 30-day challenge. I look forward to seeing you at the other side of the challenge to provide our free assistance with actually creating a successful online business as an art instructor. I'm Tim Packer, and I thank you for your time.